Let's take a look at exercise 6. Exercise 6 is a very simple a program designed to show you an example of the scroll pane and its usage with a text area. Again, remember that this can be used with anything that implements the scrollable scrollable interface. And so the text area is just one example. Here's what it actually looks like. You can see here that the scroll bars are always visible, though there won't be anything here. There won't be any scrolling capabilities in here until we get more data than we can view at once. So I'm going to put some data in, and you'll notice all of a sudden we have a scroll bar on the bottom, and then let me get a side scroll bar here. And the way the scroll bar works is it only appears if there is more data available than can be shown within the confines of, in this case, the size of the text area. Because we've allowed for more data, the text area is set up without a maximum line size and a maximum number of without a maximum number of columns and without a maximum number of rows. We have to get past the scroll bars before they'll be enabled. They're here. You can always see them in your window. There are, as we talked about before, there are a number of options available. Let's just take a look at this program very quickly and see what is going on. Of course, because we're extending the JFrame class, we are calling super. We are setting the default close operation since we aren't handling any Windows events here. I'm creating my text area called display, which I've defined up above. And I'm creating my scroll pane, which I've defined up above. The way this works is when we call the constructor, we provide it the item that we want to put the scroll bars on. We provide the information about how we want the scroll bars to be displayed. When we add, the item that we're going to add to the window then is going to be the scroll pane, not the text area. The text area has been added to the scroll pane, and then the scroll pane gets added to the window. Because we're using border layout, I've specified it to be in the center, so that absent any other components, it takes up all the available space. The big things to remember here, of course, are when defining the scroll pane, you supply it with the item that you want the scroll bars in. You supply it with whether you want to see the vertical and horizontal scroll bars, and then you add the scroll pane to the window. That's pretty much all there is to it. There isn't much more than that, at least that we're going to be interested in for right now. If you have any questions about this, of course, feel free to let me know, or you can save your questions until the end and send me one big email once you've gotten through the entire lecture. Otherwise, you can click on the next arrow in the screen in the slide here and move on to the discussion of mouse events, and then complete exercise 7 once you're finished with that.